shit, I've got to start the VOD, wait. Welcome to Level Up TV, levelupyourgame.net, with me, Disrepute, and NVC for Ukraine versus the UK. It's map 1, Purgatory, Group B match. Garpy getting that spawn right on the red. And Extreme gonna take him out with the LG eventually. And he does do. So, just quick rundown of the teams. Triple Sex, Extreme, BZD and Vendigo for the Ukraine. Oh, nice rolling from Chumbo there. Chumbo, Batija, Q50 and Garpy for the UK. This is the UK's map pick. Second map will be Dreadful Place. And, well, NVC, your first words of the cast.
Well, after losing to that weaker Denmark lineup, missing Juvenile yesterday, I think it was, they really have something to prove here today against Ukraine. And I have to say, I'm not feeling too confident.
Early power up.
For the Brits.
Well, not even that early, really. I mean, Battlesuit picked up by Triple Sex. You see who's got the quad NVC?
No, Betia has.
Betia.
Wow. Let's see if Betty can hit some of those insane quad rockets.
Let's have a look. Let's switch around to him. He's waiting in this rail position. Now he does finally have the rail, so I would imagine that's going to be his job in the map anyway. Picking up the rail there, he does grab it. Takes a rail shot from the Battlesuit though. UK are just ahead, 10 to 8 as the power-ups expire. Red just picked up by Ukraine though. It's Batija trying to rail in, but he missed pretty much all his shots there. Vendigo manages to gather up that drop rail as well, and they retain possession of this red room.
Yeah, that's not anything you want to do, dropping a railgun. I think it's 80 damage per shot here in Quake TDM. And, of course, hit from any range, so give it to your opponent for free. And it's like, yeah, he can kill me.
See, no pressure on the Ukraine here. Vendigo picks up a free red there, and he's able to move underground and support his teammate on the Mega Health. In fact, he didn't need to. His teammate taking out 2 UK players. UK have moved in behind him. Chumbo wasn't even watching the doorway. Garpy with nothing to defend himself. Batija drops down. Could he save the day here? 5 seconds to go until the red does manage to get the 50. And it looks like the UK might actually pick up this red, and Vendigo timing out. I'm going to assume in a fit of rage about what just happened there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's Garpy's role to hold red armor, and he does get, well, he has the positioning down to a T, he knows how to attack the room. Basically his job, you mentioned, a great place to just put one of your players, especially if he's a dueler, just to hoard up the items, and especially a weapon like LG, so they're definitely going to have to stack players in here if they want to prevent a similar fate happening again. But this should be the last red armor before the power-up, otherwise they'll be a little bit too late.
Yeah, I'll definitely want to take this red at least. Oh, he's lost a lot of armor from that grenade, and he's been fragged, in fact, by BZD on the rail now. He'll probably just want to stick around for this upper yellow. It is up before the Battlesuit, and he'll put him in a great position.
Teams are tied.
And actually, I think going down on red armor is probably going to mean he needs to go back there, because I don't think the UK have anything to their name.
Yeah, Batija jumping across there, 2 rails straight to the face from BZD, defense of this Battlesuit. UK might want to just read that situation, and no, they've moved in, attacking on this Battlesuit. In fact, doing a pretty good job there. Extreme managing to grab the quad, taken out by Chumbo that cycled round. See who's got the Battlesuit. It's Garpy who's got it, so UK doing an excellent job there, taking out the quad and then picking up the Battlesuit. And Garpy can move into the red. It's up in a second. It's up. Okay. Why did that UK player take it? Maybe Garpy called he didn't want it.
Poor comms. Gotta be. There's no way you wouldn't want quad when you've got 50 armor. When you're like 90 armor, you'd be like, yeah, you can take it.
He has done alright though. I mean, it didn't really affect him too much. He had to be a little bit slower maybe moving out of the room, but I don't think he would have got much further anyway. So UK coming out pretty well from that, and they pick up the next red in the hands of Garpy again there. So I'm going to imagine the kind of setup for the UK at least. Q50 looking at that mega. Garpy in the red, supported by Chumbo. And Batija's definitely going to be timing that rail. And I'd imagine the Ukraine are going to do something similar kind of setup. Vendigo seems to be definitely keen-eyed on this red. Nice rockets raining down from above. Garpy down to 3 health, going to cycle around a little bit. Triple Sex who dealt out those rocket damage on his point of view at the moment over in the rail position, dropping down, going aggressive. Only 5 health though. Oh my god! Almost diving into his teammate's rocket.
Yeah, UK just still trying to hold on to this red armor, even though Garpy's actually Vendigo steals it away.
Excellent.
Nicely played.
Yeah, he managed to take out, what, 3 UK players there? There's a 3 frag margin as well. Just to the UK at the moment. We've only got 20 seconds before quad, and that is first, which on this map is not particularly something you see very often. 4-second difference.
Teams are tied.
Vendigo waiting for this next quad. Red is going to move. Should probably go to battlesuit. Probably won't make the quad now. Oh my god, Garpy takes him out in the air with a grenade. Batija grabbing that quad. Well, wasn't any kind of challenge towards him. Q50 gets the battlesuit, so it's a double power up for the UK. They've really dropped the ball this time, the Ukraine.
I mean, that's what happens if you gamble on a late red armor before the power-ups. Just takes one person in the right position with a rocket launcher or a grenade as it happens to force you back. And
My god.
Highest stat player gone.
Batija, 2 kills with the rail there, hitting some nice accuracies there. 42% LG for Batija. It's the end of the battlesuit run in the hands of Q50, and they've now built up a 10 frag margin. He actually hit a player though with quad rail who didn't die. You don't see that too often. So it's taken out a really stacked player. Q50 just mopping up the dead body. Extra bit of damage for him. We know how he gets his damage stats now then.
I think someone from Ukraine really has to get time on that mega. Q50's just stacking them for free. And unlike OSPDM 5 or Deep Inside, where you can get away with not taking it, on this one you have to.
We see there, I mean, the advantage of having that mega allowed him to defend that position really effectively, taking out 2 of the Ukrainian players.
I mean, look at all the shards lower level as well at that position. It's just... he's basically stacking for
There's
free.
basically a yellow armor in shards down there. There's only 5 short. Takes out another free mega Q50. Let's have a look at the mega pickups. 9-2 in favour of the UK. So the UK doing an excellent job in that area at the moment. And Q50 traditionally got really effective plasma. Of course, he's played for like a decade at the top level in the UK. And one of the skills back in Quake 3 was plasma. Gets another easy frag, unreturned damage. 10 seconds to go to a quad. Gonna cycle away from him actually, have a look around. Batija defending this upper yellow position. He is aggressed, but he's done enough. Oh, Batija, good defense. Although it looks like Battlesuit's going to be picked by Q50. The quad's been delayed because I think every single player went to the other side of the map. What happened to Q50? Did he survive? He did.
Yeah, he's in red armor at the moment. I just want to point out Triple Six got the mega health, so this could be Ukraine's time as well.
Here we go, Battlesuit against quad. Quad doesn't have an LG. He could be taken out here. Oh, there's a great rocket, and he finishes him off. Battlesuit, and that's just down to the Battlesuit having the right weapons, and the quad probably didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to point something out. If you fire rockets at stairs, they clip. And a lot of 666 rockets there were placed in awkward positions, so could have aimed a little bit better, even though he did have that weapon disadvantage.
Oh my god, why did Q50 do that? He was just about to die, pulled out an LG to drop it. He didn't actually notice the mega was up. Probably lost the time on it due to the power-ups, especially as he got a power-up. There's now about 20 frag margin though in favour of the UK on their home map. Batija, nice bit of MG. Let's have a look at some of his stats. 39% MG, 63% rail, 42% LG. Top quality stats there for Batija. I think they'll be pretty happy that he was able to play. Garpy moving up the bounce pad with that shaft as well.
Q50 already back in position for the mega help. He did actually see the pickup. I'm interested if Ukraine still try to challenge it. Don't like it.
Garpy picking up that red. And UK have had a strong lock on that red armor and the mega, so the 2 major items for health and armor on the map they've had control of, and of course you get advantage to the LG as well by having the red, so as long as the UK is challenging for that rail as well, Ukraine are probably in a terrible position. We're looking at the Battlesuit now first, 10 seconds time. Quad follows a couple of seconds later.
That was actually fantastic play by Skills. Locked out Q50, he had the mega health and 50, actually 100 armor just from shards. Problem was he didn't have a weapon set, only having plasma down at lower level.
Q50's got a nice stack. Probably shouldn't have gone up the bounce pad when there's that amount of delay. Oh my god! Drops, I think did he get the mega? I think he did. Just about got enough. Got to be careful going through the teleport. Oh my god! It's kind of funny run from Q50 this. I don't know how he's alive still. Seemed like kind of rash move after rash move there.
Yeah, playing very reckless. I think he's going to be overconfident having free roam and down that low level. Firstly, just challenging Battlesuit with just plasma. You need to find another weapon from a teammate. Meet up earlier. And then with that quad run, you know, just going around corners without pre-firing.
Wow, really nice grenade spam there, but Vendigo isn't troubled by it too much. Ukraine in control of these Reds. Let's have a look at some of the stats though. 14-8 in favour of the UK on the Reds, 12-4 on the Megas. Still got that advantage, but Ukraine going to start bringing it back now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they have to commit to Red Armor. They clearly don't want the Mega Health, so they have to pick up the armors on the map. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And every time UK do get a power-up, be able to keep the lead.
Q50 making a big mistake there. He got caught with the rail, but he could have switched away and not dropped it. Instead, I think he went for another shot against a rocket launcher player on the stairs, and that rocket launcher player was Vendigo, who had armor as well. Now he's giving away that rail. We'll have to see if the UK's punished. Nice rocket from Batija, though, on Vendigo. It's not enough. And the Ukraine are playing really close at the moment. All really tightly knit inside this red room. Garpy gets the counter on Vendigo, so that rail is eliminated from play. We're looking at 10 seconds till Battlesuit. Maybe the UK have already set up in that position. They've got a nice few frags there as we follow Garpy. There is one more Ukraine player there. Extreme, oh my god, nice shot from Garpy.
Don't shot the rail.
Battlesuit picked up by Triple Sex. Quad picked up by Vendigo. It's a double power up for the Ukraine. This is their chance to really bring this back. They're 15 frags behind.
Yeah, well, quad went down, but still a lot of time on this Battlesuit. Needs to get toward that upper red armor.
Actually run out of rockets. Has a rail. He's got 3 shots with that left. Somehow missed the easier rail. I think got 1 shot left now. Might want to go for that ammo, but that's the end of the Battlesuit run. Can't really do much more with that. 3 seconds to go until the Red's up and the Ukraine are in position. They're playing it so much tighter than they were at the start of the map, you see. And I think the UK are kind of giving away frags the way they're moving in here, though this is actually a decent attack.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to get red armor. It's clear. Whenever Ukraine have it, they start bringing the score back. Whenever UK have it, the score stays the same, not so much expanding. So I think UK doing a lot more with it.
Yeah, I think what the UK need to do, though, we see a lot of their attacks, quite a few of them with machine guns, not really with any weapons. They haven't done any pre-entry damage. So, really, I think the UK need to stop cessing it so much, because they've just worn away a lot of that score. It's like 12 frag difference now, instead of 20-odd. And they need to just fire down some rockets first, just damage the red.
Yeah, because I mean, if they are just cessing, it does effectively mean they're coming in one at a time.
Grab that red though, right behind BZD. He was trying to defend this corridor. In fact, he goes down. On Chumbo's point of view, he hasn't got much to work with. I'm going to cycle away from him. Vendigo trying to defend a red room where the red's already been taken. Cycle away and find a player with something to work with. Well, Batija did have, although he did just get railed. He has confiscated that rail away from Ukraine. 10 seconds to go until pretty much both power-ups. Very close now. Batija probably wants to wait at this quad area.
Reg was just taken by, I think, one of the spawners.
Triple Sex.
People know.
Batija, quad rail. He does have a shaft now as well. Gotta be careful he doesn't get caught in this corridor against Battlesuit though. This could be dangerous. He's been spotted as well, so he's decided to take a different route. The rail's up. He would have called it to a teammate.
I don't like Triple Sex's position. He's not close enough to the doorway.
Let's switch around to Triple Sex. He's got a nice red stack as it runs down. Switch around to Batija. Just the last second of quad. He did miss his shot, but they're moving in now. Oh, only Batija moving in fact. I think he misread the situation there. And not a massive impact on the score difference, but I think the momentum did get broken that was going with the Ukraine. But they have still come out with the more reds in that last period.
Yeah, I'm still disappointed because I see so many Ukraine players just above the mega health as it spawns. Q50 just takes it for free every time. All it takes is to look down.
2 seconds to go. Of course, if you don't have a time on it, it's easier said than done, isn't it? Q50 thinks he's missed the mega, I think.
He doesn't take it and spawn.
Q50's plasma is beautiful. Oh, he's missed it and he doesn't know. He's going to have to do a runner. Let's just have a look at the scoreboard quickly. Looking at the Reds now, 18 to 15. It's much closer between the two teams. The Mega Health 17 to 6, still massively in favour of the UK. Extreme getting a couple of frags there on the battlesuit. UK probably be best just focusing all on the quad now. Unless they have some kind of weapons and armor they can move in on. Well, here we go. Battlesuit pretty much free for Extreme. He doesn't have much of a stack. There we go. Q50 does have a nice stack. Nice plasma work. Could do with that LG from Garpy. Could do with that LG from Garpy. Yes, there we go. Oh my god, it didn't really have any ammo in though. He's having to back off only 30 health now. Presumably the battlesuit's going to read that situation as well. He chased him, but he went down. Great counter with the plasma. And another kill with the plasma for Q50. It's ridiculously good with plasma.
Wow. He's just doing it entire game, not surprised.
It's a good position for him to be on the Mega as well, of course, because the plasma spawn's right there. You got the plasma ammo, and it's a great spot for plasma shots. So your best plasma player, put him down there. Makes sense. We've got 2 quads remaining. Power-up sets, sorry. And just over 4 minutes left. Can the Ukraine bring this back now, NVC?
It has to be on this quad, bringing the score difference down, because the minute left on the last quad, and battlesuit, then you're not going to bring back 20 frag difference. So you have to close it to around 10. The only real way they're going to do that is with a double, so hopefully they'll have this last red. They were in position, but it looks like UK are setting up a bit of an attack.
Oh my god, Batija risking it there like Q50 did earlier. Of course, Batija didn't get fragged and drop his rail this time though, and he's confiscated that LG away. Red is up in a couple of seconds, but he doesn't seem to know the time, so he's not going to wait around. Playing it pretty safe, Batija. His stats...
Q50's in time for Mega result.
There we go. He does know the time of it, so Batija does take it with his weapons, with his armour. Moving through to the quad area, looks like he's going to lock that down. That's wise, probably. I think the UK should maybe just make sure they get that. As we see, triple sets, 100 stack. Batija does have a bit of armour, not too much though. He has full LG clip. Whoa, decides to drop down. I think he just got spooked. Maybe heard that the battlesuit was coming up behind him. Oh my god, catches the battlesuit in the air with the shaft right against the wall, and 666 goes down. God, he's only got 4 health left, and the 50 isn't up, manages to rail his teammate. There's a shaft just outside the door. Go and get it, Garpy. And the red.
Yeah,
that's what he'll be saying.
Map. Definitely first map. That was well played on the power up.
Yeah, very nice play by Batija there as well. Like the way he left his weapons and the armour for Garpy. Intelligent play. That's what we expect from him, though.
No, definitely. Tom or KM's definitely a brain player rather than an aim player at heart, so naturally gifted.
One of the players left over from the squad from last season. Most of these players didn't really play that much. 50 played a match, I think. Chumbo's new. Garpy didn't play either.
Do you know what the second map is going to be?
I do, Dreadful Place.
Oh, interesting. That's the one that UK eliminated yesterday, wasn't it?
It was indeed, against Denmark. So we're looking at the last power-ups in 25 seconds. Just going to cycle around a little bit. Well, Batija in decent position here at the upper yellow with a railgun rocket. He's only missing out on shaft and grenades for this full arsenal. Oh, God, I don't know how they didn't hit each other there. Good defensive play from the UK here. Oh, really nice railing from Batija. Oh, look at this. Great control from the UK, making sure they get that. And Chumbo, who I haven't seen too much of, has this battlesuit now. Oh my god, that seems to just go through the quad killer. Great bit of LG on the quad. Quad just going ridiculously aggressive. He knows it's over though.
Yeah, but I mean, third map's going to be decided by frag difference, right? If it needed.
If needs be, so every frag counts. You're right, NVC. Getting that advantage on the map pick.
Don't want to be too reckless.
You've got an option then on that third map pick. You can either eliminate the first map yourself or choose the other team to, which would leave a choice of 2 maps. And usually you would pick the other team to eliminate first, so you actually get to choose the map that's played.
Although, as UK did that yesterday, they went on to lose. So.
We see the nets. The UK team, nobody's in negatives. All of the Ukraine are. Chumbo, can he get into positives? No, it's stolen away from him by, I think, Batija. Oh, that's pretty harsh, but good play from him. So the UK take the first map in the series, 179 to 142.